As a member of the international jury for the 2003 convention, I think it's important to safeguard historical areas from the pressures of modernization in order to preserve mankind's heritage for future generations. And protecting this important area, which is so special to Jordan, also supports the Bedou who still live there. And the Bedou themselves are, in fact, a symbol of Arab culture and identity. And by creating awareness that this living heritage endures, people everywhere are able to learn more about the distinctive way of life of the inhabitants of Arab nomadic areas.
The cultural space of the Bedou in Petra and Wadi Rum in Jordan was proclaimed a masterpiece of the oral and intangible heritage of humanity in 2005 and is on the representative list of the Convention for the Safeguarding of the Intangible Heritage adopted in 2003. Petra is a well-known World Heritage Site, and Wadi Rum is on the tentative list of World Heritage for Jordan. Both are sandstone sites of exceptional natural beauty and cultural significance, home to nomadic tribes of Bedou for many years. The Bedou that live in these sites share similar lifestyle, which is reflected through their oral traditions such as poetry, song and dance, and storytelling.
أقول البارحة بالليل عيني سهرتني وقامت روابع ضامري تشوت بيا لين إن هالموضوع جاري حذفتني وحسبت وقت جوارنا بس نية.
يقول يا راكب حمرة شرارية يا صافية الجدية تلاها تطوي الغب المعرية تنصت تخليه مثله.
وإحنا في البلاد هذه بلاد خلوة ورحمت جدتي الله يرحمها أم عتيق عن رجل النسوان قرمات قبل.
وهو يقول والله لا قضيك واحتجي وطوعك المطاعية.
They have also preserved wide-ranging knowledge and skills, such as traditional medicine, using plants and herbs for medicinal use. Camel husbandry, breeding and raising camels. Tent-making craftsmanship, the weaving and construction of goat hair tents.
البيت يسووه من شعر الماعز، يعني من 7 شقاق إلى 10 إلى 12 شقة. بعدين الشقاق هذولا يغزلينهن نساء البدو يغزلينهن بالمغازل.
Place naming and navigation, and rituals of preparing and drinking coffee. Coffee is always poured with a pot in the left hand and a cup in the right. The cups used by the Bedou are without handles and very small, and only a little coffee is poured into each. The host should offer these complete rounds of coffee, each with its special symbolism. The first is Fenjan al-Dayf, the guest cup, to welcome the visitor and establish trust. The second is Fenjan al-Sif, the sword cup to honor the courage of the men. The third round is Fenjan al-Kif, the pleasure cup, purely for enjoyment. Bedou lifestyle is adaptive and flexible. However, the major changes in their lifestyles means that knowledge and oral traditions related to these areas are at risk of disappearing. The UNESCO office in Amman supported the Jordanian Hashemite Fund for Human Development in activities to preserve and promote the cultural space of the Bedou, ensuring that oral traditions, knowledge and skills are recorded and transmitted to younger generations.
The mountainous landscape in the midst of the dry desert land, which is characteristic of Petra and Wadi Rum, derives its unique qualities from the deep-rooted history of the Nabateans, the ancient civilization that inhabited the area. And its uniqueness is the remarkable nature in which the Bedou tribes have managed to live despite the harsh environment that prevails in the Badia, while preserving the oral traditions and ways that sustain their livelihoods and culture.
Da